Imagine a world where pastureland is scarce and traditional methods of goat farming are no longer possible. How would we feed and sustain our herds? The answer may lie in innovative and sustainable practices like rooftop goat farming and hydroponic feed production. If the population had to raise goats with no pasture, we would need to find alternative ways to provide food and shelter for the goats. What would this scenario look like? 1. More urban goat farming. With the increasing trend of urban agriculture, goat farming could be adapted to the urban environment. Goats can be raised in small spaces, such as rooftops or backyards, with proper fencing and shelter. 2. Only indoor feeding. In the absence of pasture, indoor feeding would become the primary source of nutrition for the goats. This could include feeding hay, grains, and supplements to ensure the goats receive a balanced diet. 3. Hydroponic feeding. Hydroponic feeding, a method of growing plants without soil, could be used to grow feed for the goats indoors. This would allow farmers to grow feed for their goats year-round, regardless of weather conditions. 4. Vertical farming. Vertical farming, a method of growing crops in stack layers, could also be used to grow feed for the goats indoors. This would allow for a high density of crops in a small area, reducing the need for land-intensive pastures. 5. Rationing and supplementing. Farmers could use a combination of rationing and supplementing to provide the goats with a balanced diet. This could involve carefully measuring and balancing the amount of hay, grains, and supplements that are fed to the goats. 6. Incorporating waste. Farmers could also incorporate waste, such as food waste from restaurants and households, into the goats' diet. This would reduce the amount of waste going to landfills and provide a source of nutrition for the goats. 7. Sanitation. Maintaining a clean and hygienic environment would be crucial to the health of the goats in the absence of pasture. Farmers would need to implement strict sanitation protocols to prevent the spread of disease. The reality is, in the absence of pasture, a high possibility by the year 2050, farmers would need to be creative and innovative in their approach to goat farming, incorporating new technology and methods to provide the goats with a balanced diet and healthy living environment.